All right, so if you eat anything with wheat in it, bread, cake, all the good stuff, I think you're going to like today's episode. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm Brent. You're watching Steam Culture. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, to make sure that you join us, click like, click subscribe, share this with your friends so you can have our content at any time. Now, speaking of sharing, I want to share the story I alluded to earlier. If you like anything made with wheat, bread, cake, all the good stuff is made with wheat, you got to know we got to get it in from the field. And that happens via a process that includes something called threshing. That's where they actually separate the berry of the wheat, which is the part you end up eating. They grind that into flour, from the actual plant. And it's a bit of a shaking and a sifting process. Now, these days it's done with these large, powerful combines you may have seen driving down the highway, and you see these combines working. Sometimes they work late at night. Big, big, big industrial machines. Well, how did they do it before that? Well, back in the 1800s, they did it like this: horse-powered threshing machines. So here's the question: how did we get from this to this? Well, the answer involves steam, which is why you're sitting here right now. That's right, the frickin' steam machine. I've been waiting all week to use that in a joke. George Frick, in the 1800s, created a steam-powered portable steam engine. Yeah, it's kind of like set up on a tractor, as you can see right here. Now, George Frick invented a steam engine, as a lot of people were starting to do in that early dawn of the industrial age, because they realized they could harness the power of steam to create what's called motive power. They could turn flywheels, they could turn mechanical shafts, and they said, you know what? We're gonna make little, workshops. And they started to do that work. Well, George Frick said, you know what? I need to take the steam power out of the shop and out into the field where all the processing has happened, so they could do the threshing out there. So he invented this Frick portable steam engine. You can see the big flywheel on the side of it. They'd run that baby out there, hook up the belts, hook up everything to the shafts, and they would start to thresh the wheat right out there in the field. And guess what? It didn't stop right there. Frick took them out to the woodshed. I came up with that just now on the fly, because they used to have portable sawmills right out there so they could cut lumber. So the Frick steam engine helping to thresh your wheat and make your cake. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy some cake while you're watching this. Double whammy. So join us next week. We'll have some brand new content for you. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.